Yeah. Here we go. Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking in for daily Move Swiftly thought, giving you a perspective on teamwork that you will not get anywhere else. Seeing that we are just a few days away from Valentine's Day 2023, I want to give you guys a couple thoughts, give you guys the message in terms of what a real relationship is. You know, when it comes to myself being a single person that is having to go through Valentine's Day as a single person again, as a single man again, I look at it and I say, you know, technically, yes, on paper, I'm single. However, I am in a ton of relationships with a ton of different women. And the reason I'm able to have such a positive mindset, the reason I'm able to do these motivational videos every single day, the reason I'm able to have such a fresh spirit in my mind is because the relationships that I have with women are very, very strong. You know, because none of these relationships are romantic, it makes it so my mindset is bulletproof. It makes it so my mindset is like a focus on a different level. Become a noticer of effort, become a noticer. One of the things that I teach during my workshops that I've learned through PCA is become a noticer. So just a few things, because there's a lot of people listening now that I know for a fact you are probably either in a relationship with someone that you don't want to be in, because it's very, very common nowadays for you to just stay in your comfort zone, and you're so afraid of being single that you just stay with the person that you know you don't want to be with because you don't have the confidence, you don't have the belief in yourself to go out and find someone new. Or you try to date one and be with this one. You use this term casual dating, which I think is fucking ridiculous, but that's another topic. Three stories. This happened to me this past year. Now, trust me, I have a lot more, but there's three things that are just kind of sticking in my mind. This past Thanksgiving, this is when I was working at Kindercare Learning Center in Royal Palm Beach. There was the assistant teacher, her name was Miss Sally, right? And we had a Friendsgiving, and she made the turkey. And, you know, whenever it comes to eating turkey, I know anyone that's listening to me now knows eating turkey can be, it has its pluses and its minuses, because turkey is great protein and all that, but you know how dry the turkey can be. So I don't like dry turkey. I don't like it because I know in my mind I have to have a drink with it. I have to have something to wash down that dry turkey. So what Miss Sally did is, not only did she make the turkey, when she served it to us as teachers, she separated it, dark meat, white meat. Small things, man. Small things. Like when I tell you, small things in which makes a huge difference. So now me, in my mind, as a young, attractive man that's out there, you know, looking, now I'm asking the question to myself, and whenever I meet a new woman, is she the type of woman that does those little things? All right, that's story number one. I told you I have three just in this past year. These are just the three things that kind of come to my mind, and like I said, there's more. But the next thing I want to talk about is there was Yo-Yo. Yes, Yo-Yo. There's this group I'm a part of. The name of it is Events and Adventures, all right? And by the way, if you're single, I highly recommend you join that group. It's a great social group to just, you know, go out and do cool events and stuff like that. So there was this barbecue that we had in Fort Lauderdale. I believe it was Snyder Park. Like, we were playing human foosball and shit like that. But, you know, Yo-Yo was cooking the barbecue, and I remember at the end of it, when it was time, there was so much leftover food. By the end of it, it was time to, you know, get your plate, you know, you take your foil, you know, you got the foil wrapped up, people take their plates home. And this is what Yo-Yo did. I lied to you not, and I'll tag her in this. I lied to you not. This is what she did. She made sure, as she was putting the food in the foil, in the plate, she made sure that the grill stayed on, so that way when we took the food, here's what happened. She kept certain meals, she kept certain pieces of food, like the chicken and shit like that, she kept it in the grill so it actually stays hot. So as soon as people leave, so when people were ready to leave, they would have hot food. Let me tell you, they would have hot food and not cold food. And the reason I remember, because I took me a plate, and that was actually dinner for that night. So again, Yo-Yo, see, little things, man. It's the little things that you got to notice if you want to be in a relationship. That is life. That's life in itself, all right? We go through this world, and especially for myself and people that have been single for a very long time, this is the way it works. It's the way it works for people like us, all right? If you're still listening to me. We go through this world and we find little pieces of ourselves that we can't live without, and that's how we become whole. You got to focus on those little things. All right, final story. I'll close you up with this, because if I really get going on this topic, I can literally talk for an entire hour on this very subject. All right, But it was just what, 2 or 3 weeks ago, I did this bike ride. in Homestead, and like closer to Homestead. It was Shark Valley, and we saw alligators, and I posted a video of this on my Instagram. And it was at the end of the bike ride when we all went out to eat. I believe it was like Alligator Way or some shit like that. And I remember it was like a group of us. And I told them at the beginning of the lunch, I told them, I don't eat pork, right? And my food, what happened was they had got it mixed up with my food. I think they gave my food to somebody else or whatever it was. But anyway, one of the ladies she bought a pork rib. She bought pork ribs, right? And because my food wasn't ready yet or something like that, I think I was still hungry. Something happened to where she didn't want her pork ribs, and she was about to give them to me. And as soon as I was about to take it, I had Claudia was sitting right next to me, and she goes, "Yo, no. Remember, you said you don't eat pork," and she didn't let me eat the pork. You see, like little things, man. Little things, guys. Little things. Those little things that they do not go unnoticed. Little things like that do not go unnoticed. And it was not a surprise to me that Claudia was the first one to sign up for my Dolphins Cancer Challenge team Move Swiftly. And the only thing I could say when it comes to these things, man, is especially because I know it's going to be rough. I know it's not going to be an easy task being single on Valentine's Day. Here's my closing message for today. God has made this person for you, all right? Love is real. Love is the only thing that we can grow on. Love, having a family, being in a relationship, that's it. That is life in itself. God has made this person for you. You just have to have yourself in the ready, set position and know that this person is coming for you. You can't be doing what you want to do in the meantime. You can't be having casual flings. You can't be running around, playing around and live nightclubs and all that. You can't be wasting your money on bullshit and expect this person to find you. Understand, you have to have yourself in this ready, set position. I do a ton of topics like this because, again, I grew up with an older sister. I've worked with a ton of women. So again, it's the main website to check out is makeyourmove.com. That's MakeYamove.com. It's your one-stop shop for all your teamwork and self-development needs. Aswand Cruickshank, your one and only Move Swiftly speaker, checking out. You guys continue to move swiftly. We will talk more soon.